And hello everybody, it's Iwaka, and I'm finally back with that new Stationeers video. A lot has changed since my last video. It's actually releasing tomorrow, in fact on early access. So let's go over some of the things that have changed. We're going to be running through the tutorial, but first let me show all the new settings. So now there's actual settings menu. There wasn't even one before, really. Now there's a bunch of video settings that you can do, so you can adjust the texture quality. So example, I change this to really low, all the texture quality goes down. Now it's pretty self-explanatory. I like keeping my field of view at 90 because this just is way too zoomed out for me, and that's way too close in for me. I like to keep it at a nice 90, then full resolution stuff and shadow stuff. Audio. There is some main menu music. I turned it down because I'm playing other music. There's also voice notifications and other sound that occurs in game. And there's a bunch of keybinds, typical keybinds. Yeah, they're pretty self-explanatory. The tutorial does go through it. Multiplayer. So there is multiplayer in this game now. There was one before, but it didn't really work that well. So now there is a dedicated server, and you can actually host servers, and there's an official dedicated server, and players can host their own as well. I will look at that later, but basically you can just name it, put a password, you can invite your friends by just having a password that only they know, or you can have no password at all, and you can put it on a specific port if you want. Also, there's localization now, so it's also in German and Russian, and you can adjust the camera sensitivity and all that. Okay, so the join world, this is where you would do if you want to join a server. I'm on a newer version than the dedicated server's on, so I can't join the dedicated server and show that off, because I'm on a newer version. But, if upon release, this game, you can pretty much just click the dedicated server and it should be in the same version that you're at by the time this releases. New world. So Mars was disabled, which is where I made my last video. So right now there's only 2 real areas that you can be on. There's Moon, which is survival, and Space, which is more of creative mode for now. It's just a bunch of asteroids out in space. But the Moon is where you can actually build a base and stuff. Away missions are gonna be bugged. They're kind of bugged right now, so they're gonna be removed upon release. I think that's what they told me. So let's start the tutorial. So there's also cool new loading screen, and there's little hints and stuff. Okay, so wearing the spacesuit. So I need to find the space helmet and put it in my slot, my left-hand slot. Okay, so this is a space helmet, so I just click my left mouse button, get it, and then I can press Alpha 1, which means the 1 key, and so, it highlights the helmet slot, but if I keep holding it down, it plops it in the helmet. So I can just do that with all the other things, so I plop my spacesuit into number 2. And that's the little, suit AI thing talking to me. It tells me when power is critical, and things like that, when I'm about to die, and when there's rips in the suit. And the space pack goes in slot 3. Cool, that's the air rushing through. Which other little rooms around here? There's nothing in them though, really. Okay, so now I need to power this spacesuit. I need to find a battery cell, and I'm going to pick that up with my left mouse button, and I'm going to interact with the suit slot by pressing the number 2 key. So I press 2, okay, and I can scroll with my mouse button through all these options. So I can open up the life support and press F to swap it between. So I can just plop it into the life support, and I can pick up this CO2 filter with my left mouse button, plop it in the regular filter, so now my CO2 is filtered out. Okay, now I'm going to be picking up this handheld tablet, and I can press 2 to get rid of this suit dialogue. So let me get the handheld tablet, and pick up a battery cell in my other hand. Okay, so now I can open this, and I can press R to open up its menu, and then I can switch with E to my other hand, and press F to plop it in the battery section. And now if I press R again. I can press F to toggle that. Now it toggles on its little atmospheric analyzer. Tells me the pressure and the temperature. So let me just put that into my space backpack for now. So this tool belt that has like a welder on it looks like. I can press 5 to plop that in to my belt. Cool, and then I'm gonna pick up these steel sheets. Just swap hands, because why not? Okay, now we're gonna go into space. So as you can see in the top right hand corner, I don't have my visor on. So if I can press 1, scroll to close mask, my little visor will come on in the top right. Then I can lock it as well if I want. It also has like light off and stuff. Okay, so I close that, and I went into the airlock room. Okay, so the circuit board is controlling the console, which is controlling the vents and all the other parts of the airlock. So I can left click this button to cycle the airlock. So as you can see in the external, up in the top right, the pressure just went down to 0, so depressurized the whole airlock, and I can come out.
0G.
And as you can see, my jetpack just automatically activated. Okay, so I need to repair a broken cable. This looks pretty broken. So I'm going to equip my wire cutters, which is found in my tool belt by pressing 5. And that looks like wire cutters. So I can do that, and I can press left click to disconnect that little junction. And I need to get the cable coil and replace that junction. So I can press right click, bring up the building menu, and scroll to the regular cable junction. And I can use the home, insert, delete, page down, and all that keys to like turn it around a bit. So there we go. I've rotated it enough. Hit all the little connection points so that I can hold down left mouse and I'll build that. So let's put the cable coil away for now. Okay. And this welding tool, it's not on, so it's not going to work. So I gotta press R and turn it on. Once it's on, you can see a welding light. And then let's construct this frame with the steel sheets, or iron sheets, I forget what they are, in my other hand. And that's pretty much the extent of the tutorial. Doesn't even tell you that the tutorial is done yet, but I'm sure that's gonna change on release. Yeah. Here's a little short tutorial walkthrough. Then you can just click leave session and exit if you want to leave. Oh, I forgot to show off a feature. Let me go to this really quick. So you can also change your appearance. You can change like your gender, and you can change your face, change your hair, bunch of different hairstyles. So let me just choose this, change hair color, eye color, wow, and skin color. Cool. And then there's also facial hair. And you can randomize button, because why not? Cool. And that's it for the tutorial pretty much. And other players will see your appearance, and that's it. Okay. Thank you for watching this short little walkthrough of the tutorial level, Stationeers. Check out my other videos on the game, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you.